I know what you're thinking. You're saying ravioli? Gross. But hear me out. During lunch, it's a quick thing to put in the microwave and just go. When I'm editing, don't need to cook anything. I don't eat it all the time. I probably buy like 4 cans once a month, but it's easy on the go. And the best part of ravioli is trying to get that last ravioli gets stuck in the can. You can't get it out. Do any of you ever get annoyed with grocery shopping? I think I do. Oh, hello. Oh, by the way, my name is Jeff Adams. And this channel is called Creative on the Mend. Don't know how I did it, but I spent $197 on groceries. I just came in to get my dinner. But hey, I shop once a month like this. I buy a bunch of things that I can eat, frozen foods that I can eat during the month when times get hard. Until I'm getting old, I always talk about the weather and how much I spend at the grocery store. My gosh. Yeah. I don't know who told me that. He said I should probably find some other place to shop, but I think they're right. He's getting little stuff. Came in for something small. And $197 later. A lot of it's frozen food, so I have stuff to eat during the day or at night. Well, I'm by myself, so I'm not cooking for myself, hardly. If I do, it lasts 3 days and that gets tiresome. So a lot of it's frozen meals and whatnot. But $197? Get out of here. Picture up. Welcome, everybody, to Creative on the Mend. I'm sitting here in a parking lot, struggling. As I do, I started off the day really, really late. So I wanted to get some steps in and go into all these trails, and they're locking these trails up. I cannot wait to when it's spring forward again, where we have daylight savings. So at 5 o'clock, they're not locking trails and things. It's the sun's still out. I don't get it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Needless to say, I was worn out today. It was a long 3 days of video shoots. If you didn't see those, please check those out. If you care to, you may not. You might say, why is this guy babbling? I don't know either sometimes. I really don't. This is day 62 of vlogging every single day. And here is the roadblocks of me doing this every day. And I wanted to just to really explain to you today the why I started this brand new channel. I could have used one of my other channels, but I decided to just start something fresh and to experiment, to see from the beginning all the way to an end how far, when you do a vlog with no subscribers, all the way up to wherever this thing goes, who knows, and what you can do with YouTube to connect with people. And so far, so good. The experiment's been absolutely outstanding. I met a lot of cool people, communicated, did one vlog with just Jeremy, and plan to do some more vlogs with him. Connected with a guy in California, which I was really, really excited about. And yeah, so the experiment is real. It's here. And we're doing this. And sometimes the struggles is, the reality of it is, I want to connect with you. We'll get to the struggles in a minute. But the main point of this video is I want you to feel like you're part of a community. Let's make social media social again. And that's the whole beauty of YouTube in general, especially when it comes to content like this. You're diving into people's personal stories, of their daily lives. Or some do vlogs 3 times a week. Other people do daily. I follow a lot of daily people, and I really, really enjoy what they're doing. And it's nothing, outstanding and amazing every single day. They're showing their daily lives. They're sharing a part of what's going on in their life. That's fascinating to me. It may not be to some, but to me, it's really cool. And if they have something, some substance to say, I'm like, they have my ear. And that's what's important is, and sometimes they don't. And let me get that straight too. It's like, it's not about that. It's, sometimes it's about the location, where they're at and what they're doing. But a lot of it is, what I've been doing with this channel is bringing you to a location, but making it about, something, what's going around, but I want to I'm trying to find a rhythm to bring people more and feel like they're a part of it instead of just watching it. So with that, I need to talk to the camera more, because I'm always like looking side to side when I'm doing trails, trying to make a really conscious effort to really hone in the camera and basically focus on the camera as I'm doing this vlog. I think it's so, so important that I continue to do that and make the audience aware who I'm talking to. So when I'm looking directly at you, I'm talking directly to you. Because I could be talking to someone on the side here, you wouldn't know who I'm talking to. But this is one of those days, again, I'm documenting, not complaining, but I'm basically saying, hey, this is one of those days where I probably could have packed it up, pack it in. And I think it is those days when I've had extreme busy days when I feel the less. And it seems like it's the Mondays. If I'm coming off a hard weekend or something, it seems like the Mondays are the hardest ones to recover from. So I got up, I went to bed super early last night. I got up at 5 a.m. I did some of my client work, had to design a couple things. And then I laid back down, and I got back up at 10, got back into some work again. And then I laid back down like around 2:30, and I got up at 4. So just catching up on sleep. I think that Friday 4 a.m. Call when we went out to the beach, I think that was a big one for me. That just wore me out. I didn't really recover with my sleep. And plus, all the running around with the short film that we did this past weekend was truly an amazing experience. It was a lot of fun, but a lot of hard work too. We all just chipped in, did what we had to do to make it happen. Looking forward to the end result. We got a lot of editing to do, and Marty, the director writer, has been talking to some people about getting this thing funded. Awesome. If not, it's going into some of the film festivals. He has one of the biggest Christian film festivals the International Christian Film Festival. So it's definitely going to be debuted there. So it's really cool when you find like-minded people and you decide to do things and you can put things together and make it all work. It's a beautiful experience. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this all goes. And at the end of the day, it's going to be an amazing experience. Say, hey, man, we did it. Me and Gus are looking to do a lot more this year. Maybe not full features. The one we did is not a full feature. It's probably a 15-minute short, but it's basically to get some of the investors that Marty's talking to that finances films, the studios, and show them like, hey, this is what the story can be. So yeah, we just put the hard work into it. We'll see where it goes. One off, check that one off. So it's been fantastic. But I want to know if you are watching these videos. Again, I'm thankful. I think I have 51 subscribers now. Never thought in a million years, 62 days later, I'd have 51 subscribers that just came here. I think I shared the link one time on social media and it was hidden. I did a couple of shorts on my socials, but I didn't really point people to the YouTube link. I think I did that once. And that was in a comment section. Maybe that was in the Adam the Woo thing. I think it was when we went to see the bench. But outside of that, haven't really encouraged people that I know in social circles to subscribe. I just been kind of letting YouTube doing this organically. It's been working. I'm having a lot of new viewers come in. It's just if I can just get them to subscribe. And maybe I don't want to be one of those channels, hey, subscribe. It's like, there's people with, 100,000 subscribers and only like 5% of them are active. And that's what YouTube does when they start referring your videos. You know, it's like, it's 99.9% new people that are coming to your channel. So you got to keep that in mind. But I will say on the numbers I am getting, my retention rate is out the roof. I'm really, really proud about that. Based on my old channel, like people are actually staying, you know, if I'm doing a 30-minute video, I looked at the video I did yesterday, people are staying 28 minutes. And I'm like, dang, that's pretty good. That's a really good retention rate. The click rates can be improved a little bit, but I'm working on that with thumbnail and all that good stuff. And I know that some of that stuff's boring to you. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about that, but the goal with this channel is not to be a massive channel. It's to connect with like-minded people, find creatives that are vlogging, pushing the needle, like to go on adventures, like to go to theme parks, like to go to trails, go walking. Primarily this channel is for me to go walking and exploring, talking, bring something that's in depth, but also bring, you know, live too. You know, I felt like the last, you know, several vlogs I've done, I felt really good about it. I felt like I found a stride in certain areas, different pockets. And one of them that did really well, and this is, you know, I didn't really get a chance to celebrate 60 vlogs in a row. So this is kind of like a recap per se, and I'm just really inviting you that I want to talk to you more as a friend more than anything, but I want to reflect too on some of these vlogs that I've done where I really feel I hit a stride was I went on that 11-mile hike with Dan O'Brien. That did really, really well. The retention rate, it was a long one, but it was me with somebody else talking about what was going on in his life. It was almost like, I felt like I was back in talk radio days, you know, where I was kind of interviewing, talking with somebody and just really kicking it around as we were in an environment, some type of element. So it was really, really cool. I thought that did really well. There's been other high notes of me doing some walk and talks that were really in depth of, you know, restarting in life. Those did really, really well. So finding all the balance in all of this, I think that YouTube is starting to understand what this channel is and what it can become. So if you're new here, I appreciate you. I am a 53-year-old man restarting in life. I hit the restart button 3 years ago, and here I am. I'm a creative and been a creative for a very long time, struggling through the process like a lot of people are right now. Being a creative, being in Central Florida is a very difficult place to be a creative in the full-time space, as far as when it comes to, you know, music, film, things of that nature, the things that I really excel in. Or, you know, when I came from the news media background, talk radio, things of that nature. I mean, it's still a very tough business to be in, to collect a check from, but I'm here, I'm surviving, and with my faith and, the download I got, I'm sticking with it. You know, that's all I can do at the end of the day. And I have good days, I have bad days when my body just doesn't want to cooperate, and it was one of those days. But I guess it just comes to that, man. When you really get a little bit older, you have to really value your sleep and your time of rest. You know, I'm not in my 20s anymore, where you can just go and sleep 6 hours and go. But rest is so important, and if you don't get it, your body can wear down and fail you. So with all that, I am excited. This is not a exciting vlog by any means, but I appreciate so many people that reach out in the comments, that have even sent me emails. That's been pretty cool too, just connecting, saying, hey man, you know, I'm divorced, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm not going to get into the details, but those type of emails, I think that means the world to things. And with like 51 subscribers, I mean, that's amazing. But I'm getting that type of response, and that's great. It's really great. And it's not, you know, and I've noticed with YouTube, you know, early on, people have made it about numbers. They made it about, you know, how many subscribers you have or how many followers you have. But at the end of the day, I've had crazy accounts with a lot of followers and people, but at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything. Do you know those people? And the people that I want to watch this channel, I want to know. I want to know personally. So if you have a YouTube channel, you watch this and you came across the video, comment down below. I want to see your channel. I'd love to see what you're doing. I'm not trying to be the biggest vlogger in the world, because there's already been tons of them and still are. I'm just trying to find a community and really make this social again. Not about, clickbait and how many views I can get with any clicks and how many gimmicks I could pull to try to pull in views. That's nonsense to me. A lot of people do that well. This is not what this channel's about. It's organic. It's about my life restarting and bringing you into wherever I'm at that day and have a conversation or seeing what's going on as a creative restarting and hitting the reboot. So if you enjoy the type of content, cool. You might go say, hey, this guy's just sitting in his car yakking right now, which I am. Maybe go back to some of the other vlogs and just kind of dive through them. There's a lot of walk and talks, obviously, but there's some adventure ones that we did that I need to do more of. But again, when you're doing this every single day, you got things to do. It's very hard to pull off sometimes. But I made the commitment myself. I'm not blaming anybody. This is just something I want to do. Until otherwise, I don't know when this experiment's going to end. I think I want to do 365 days of vlogging, just to say I did it. Not too many people can say that. Not too many people can actually say they did 62 days of vlogging nonstop. That's pretty impressive. I know people that have done 30, because there's like that 30 day challenge or whatever. But not too many people vlogging every day. It's rare. But the ones that really hit that peak of over 60, they kind of throttle down, and their chances of making it as a daily vlog are pretty high. I think I'm going to have a better understanding 90 days, and that's not too far off. That's 30 days off. I'm going to have an understanding of this. It's going to be a slow build. I'm not expecting anything from this. Again, this is just something I want to do for things that I help other people do. Does that make sense? I want to have analytics. I want to have things that I can encourage people when I'm given the opportunity to work for somebody, or, a client comes in. I have data that's saying, hey, look, I'm doing it every single day. There's no reason why you can't be doing it. And I may not have 1 million followers or subscribers, but I am connecting with people. My whole thing is about connection, because when you're selling products or things of that nature, it's about connection. It doesn't matter how many subscribers or followers you have. It's about connecting to that core audience to see if they're going to get your product, right? So it's the same thing. I'm not trying to sell anything in this channel. This is just pure because this is a hobby of mine that I love to do, and I want to connect. When I get my Disney annual pass, I'm going to be going to the Disney World, be walking around. I'm going to utilize that pass, vlog, talk, have fun. I'm going to go on deep walks. I'm going to go, Lord willing, go on a lot more trips, going to Atlanta next week. Bring you with me on these travels if it opens up that way with certain clients that I work with. Fantastic. Just bring you with the journey and bring hope more than anything, because Lord knows I went through some rough patches, and sometimes I do still have bad days, but this has helped me to center myself and to stay focused and to carry on. I think the moment when you stop is when you have a problem. The moment when you stop is when you have a problem. And what I mean by that is you just can't. There's things that you can rest and do things, but there's certain things that as a creative you have to do. If you're not constantly creating and training your brain, always learning, doing things, you're going to go through the funk, if that makes sense. And I talk to a lot of creatives. It seems like they struggle with that more than anything. I've struggled with it and continue. I haven't conquered it, but this has really, really helped a lot. In the funk days, I had a funk day today too. It's like, just working, in a small area, which I'm thankful for every single day to have a roof and to put my head down. But when you're working like that, it can get to you, and you're by yourself. And that's nobody's fault but something mine. I could go work down at Blue Jay recording studios. He said, hey, come down here and work anytime. But then I have to get dressed. And sometimes I just want to work in my underwear, man. I haven't showered yet, and I don't want to feel rushed that I got to get somewhere. So, it makes sense. what was it? Jeremy said something about on his vlog. He said, he goes, the first vlog he saw me, I was talking about putting on underwear, and he goes, oh, these are people that watch my vlogs. I said, that's the first one you watch? Yeah, because I said something in the vlog about putting on underwear. Like, I can't, when you're in your 20s, you can like take one leg and put it in. But now it's like, if I do that, getting out of the shower, you try to like jump, hop, skip, you lose your balance. And I have to like hang on to something now, or sit down and put my underwear on after a shower. But I don't know why I just went there, but I did. But yes, this is what this channel is. Hoping that it becomes just a place where I can continue to meet thriving YouTubers, content creators, and just share. I mean, ultimately, too, I would like to really find a lot of local content creators, because I like to do a meetup where we share things together, YouTube analytics, secrets, things that work, and just share data and build a community of people that when you're doing this, you don't feel like you're all alone doing this. Does that make sense? And I say that a lot. Does that make sense? Someone brought that up. The things that you say a lot, and I think I say which was brought up when I was on radio a lot, but that's just gathering my thoughts. I used to do that when people would try to cut me off. If I didn't say that meant like, hey, don't cut me off. I'm not finished with what I'm saying because I'm thinking. And then when I'm looking for something that goes, does that make sense? Pastor Alex at the River, Orlando, he'd always say amen all the time. Amen, 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 amen. I guess that's my amen. Is like, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does it make sense? I'm asking you, does that make sense? Does that make sense? We all have our things that we say, but I mean, I feel good enough because what you hear here is what you get in real life. There's no put on the show mode, right? This is what you get. And when I'm talking, I say, or does that make sense? So I feel like I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to you or whoever's watching this. That's why I'm just comfortable doing this. So, in any event, thank you so much for the ongoing journey of joining me on this journey. If you're new here, that's great. I don't know where it's going to go, but for the 51 people that have been committed, that have subscribed to this thing, that keep up with me, I appreciate you so much. You are my true friends, and share with me. I'm watching your videos and you're watching mine. But if you're watching these channels, please comment down below. It means a lot. I'll say something back, or if you say, hey, I just started a video, or hey, check out my videos, I'd love to. Man, I love to, because that's all I pretty much watch is YouTube videos. So I'd appreciate it if you've got something to share. I'd love to see it, and let's connect. Love to connect with you. So, hey, listen, if you're going through something hard in your life, I just made it clear, you're not alone. You're not. Reach out to somebody. Send a comment. Say, hey, what's up? I'm going through a rough patch. I said a rough spatch, but hey, you're not alone. Reach out to somebody. Also, maybe document this journey. Maybe you've been thinking about vlogging or a podcast or whatever. Just start now. Document the journey. There's no better time than to start right now. Now as a creative, you can start right now. Not everybody's supposed to be doing this. I'm not saying that, but if there's something burning inside you, like, man, I really want to do this. What are you waiting for? Just do it. It's a great hobby. It can be a great hobby for you and a great escape of doing things that you love to do. So why not start now? Or maybe you're a business and you need to do these type of things to generate business. I encourage you to do so. Document the journey. It's so important. I'm telling you, it will help. Just by me continuing to do this with social media since I left the news media world in the last 3 years, being a social media content guy, I've gotten work, and it's helped me sustain myself. It hasn't been easy, but I'm telling you, put your hands to the plow, put some work, document the journey, and good things will happen. But you can't stay stagnant. Lord willing, I will catch you tomorrow on Creative on the Mend. See you real soon. Peace. $197!
What the hell?
Pack it up, pack it in. It's time to begin. It's another edition of Creative on the Bench.
When Jeff is buying the prime ribs frying.